second early stage company. What are you guys shifting around? Oh yeah, you guys are just ahead of the game. I mean, I really, Steve, I'm keeping an eye on you because you really know what's going on. Instinct Environmental Company from Hillsboro, Oregon, wireless sensor networks that detect wildfires and bring real-time environmental monitoring to the fingertips of forest and natural resource managers. Welcome, Instinct Environmental Company.
Thank you. Hopefully everyone can see and hear me okay. Great. I'm Ashram Data from Hillsboro, Oregon, and I'm co-founder and CEO of Instinct. Over just 30 years, wildfires in the US have become 6 times more frequent and 12 times larger on average. This is especially problematic for companies in natural resource management, like Weyerhaeuser, which lost $1 billion of timber in the 2020 wildfire season alone. The thing is, these are some of the oldest and most traditional industries in the world, forestry and agriculture, been around for thousands of years. And what worked a year ago or 10 years ago is typically what informed the actions taken tomorrow. But accelerating climate change is making environmental conditions more volatile than ever before, rendering this strategy ineffective at best and downright dangerous or even catastrophic at worst. Having real-time environmental data is the only way for these industries to bridge this gap and use data-driven decisions to optimize operations and mitigate risk. That's why Instinct is developing an environmental monitoring platform, a hardware, software, hybrid solution, which serves as a one-stop shop for all environmental telemetry and data needs. Out at the site, a wireless sensor network, a cluster of hardware devices, is collecting data on parameters of interest and relaying it to the server in real time. Our system is standalone and does not rely on any existing communication infrastructure, meaning that the system can be deployed nearly anywhere in the world and redeployed at will without concern for cellular towers or radio networks. On the server side, we're running pattern recognition on incoming data to provide actionable and predictive insights to customers. And a web app and a mobile app allow for easy deployment, interface, and use of the product. The system is physically scalable and modular. Physically scalable, meaning that the solution can cost-effectively adapt to any size land area, and modular, meaning that through our plug-and-play solution, we can interface many different types of sensors to our system to tackle a wide array of pain points with ease. This allows us to provide more value to specific customer segments while easily expanding into others. And we deliver this value to our customers through a straightforward HaaS and SaaS hybrid model. Customers get the most flexibility by renting exactly the hardware they want, when they want. And we're clearly onto something here, as we landed a $50,000 paid pilot with Weyerhaeuser, the second largest timber company in the world, as well as a pilot with the 6th largest timber company in the US. Pilot deployments are just a month away. And as we draw closer to that, it's clear that we have the right team for the job. I came up with the idea for Instinct during my studies in environmental engineering at MIT. My co-founder and our CTO, Trevor Bashand, started his career in sensors and instrumentation engineering at ExxonMobil. Our full-stack software engineer, Gabe Larrabee, has worked through the process of bringing a product to market firsthand in an ocean sensing startup. And our embedded systems engineer, Tim Helmer, specializes in power systems design, having worked for a solar and grid storage company in the past. In the present, we're a hungry, driven, energetic team. And all 4 of us spend most of our free time in these natural spaces. We're extremely passionate about making a difference here, and that drives us forward above all else. So join us in enabling humanity to take better care of our planet. Thank you.
Great pitch, thank you. Okay, first judge question, Steve.
Hi there, that was an excellent, crisp presentation, thanks.
Thank you.
I don't know if you saw, but in a newsletter today, a company called Pano was announced that just got a rather sizable Series A funding.
Yep.
They use a 3D, 360-degree video solution. Can you compare and contrast what you do in the forest compared to what they do?
Absolutely. So we actually initially started out focusing on direct wildfire detection as kind of our business and our application. What we realized is that there's so much more that goes into preventing wildfires. Controlled burning is a main aspect of that. And the issue is that in things like that, a lot of data is needed to perform these operations. So wildfire detection is very important, and we can do that with our system as well. But our specialization is focusing on all the environmental data needed to attack this problem at the root, really.
Awesome. Okay, questions from the audience. Anybody? Yes,
I
Jen,
have
why don't you
one.
hit us?
Can you talk a little bit more about these? I sort of expected your first customers to be government, I guess, or wildfire agencies. So you're selling to forest products companies. Talk a little bit more about how fire works with their supply chain and why they might be interested in buying your solution.
Absolutely. So I think a big issue we see is that controlled burns are really the only way to attack mega fires at the root. You know, if we don't control for the fuels on the ground, we're going to keep having really bad mega fires. So, like I mentioned, Weyerhaeuser lost $1 billion in 2020. We all saw the horrible wildfire season that tore through our state right there in September. You know, it was such a shame to see that. Weyerhaeuser lost a lot of money from that. And so, you know, that's why they're really interested, and other timber companies are taking note too. As far as the government's concerned, they're also very excited and interested in our product. It's just that, you know, with the government, it takes a little bit longer. They need a little bit more of a track record before it's, you know, quick to adopt those kinds of things. But we're very excited to continue working with them as we have been in the past.
And how fast do you think that we can bring this to market? Like, what's your timeline looking like?
So with our paid pilots deployed in just under 4 weeks from right now, we'll be, you know, aiming for launch in late winter, early spring of 2023. So pretty quickly, and we hope to launch with a set of customers that we've already been, you know, we've already collected a set of customers that are ready and interested in deploying in April. So we'll definitely be launching and hitting the ground running then.
Well, this is incredible, incredible. So thank you for your presentation. Excellent pitch. I'm wishing you the best of luck. Okay, we'll hear from you again soon.
Thank you. Thanks so much for having me.